What's going on, doozers, and welcome to another redstone tutorial. We're here in front of a super smelter. This thing's capable of doing 16 items at a time, which means you're going to smelt an entire stack of ore in about 30 seconds. Let's get right into the build. All right, guys, so for this build, you are going to need 2 comparators, 3 redstone repeaters, 32 blocks of your choice, 54 powered rails, 6 regular rails, 3 redstone torches, 2 levers, a bunch of hoppers. I'm using 38. You're going to need 2 pieces of redstone dust, 2 redstone lamps. On top of that, you're going to need some chests, and you're going to need 3 mine carts. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go in, and we're going to get all of this into our inventory. And we're going to also get rid of all this. We're going to be using that in a second here. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to pop over into survival mode real quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these mine carts, we're going to put it in there, we're going to put a chest in that one. We're going to do that one more time. And then the next one we're going to do is a hopper mine cart. Okay, so that's what we're going to be sitting with right now. We're going to have 1 hopper mine cart, 2 chest mine carts, and we're going to get right into the build. So we're going to need a spot 27 blocks long. So I'm going to drop my first block right here. And I'm going to count out 16 tracks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It is counting with Diamond Doozer time. All right. So 8 blocks back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right here, we are going to put in a redstone torch because we need to power this rail. We're going to drop 1 redstone torch right underneath that, and then this can all be filled in now. We're going to take care of that real quick. All right, from this rail, what we're going to do next is we're going to go over to our furnaces, and we're going to put those furnaces right on top of these rails. Just like that. Then we are going to go out 1 more, or 1, 2, 3. We're going to take that out 3 regular rails. We're going to put that right there. Put that there. This one here is going to be a temporary block. We're going to be getting rid of that one in a second. And then we're going to lay out our chest right here. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to shift click a hopper onto that. And then up here, we're going to put 2 more powered rails. So this is our output line. This is where everything's going to come once we're done smelting it. Okay. Now, once we have a hopper up here, we need a way to tell it to get into the chest. We're going to do that like this. We're going to shift click on a block, and you want to get it up to that track right there. We're going to put 1 right underneath. Put a temporary block. So we're going to take care of that. We're going to get that out. We're going to put a block there, temporary block, and take that out. So what we're going to have is a 5 or a big X, okay? The next thing that we're going to do is we need to compare this hopper. So we're going to put a comparator there. And then we also need to compare right there. All right? Now, the reason we're doing this comparison is because once the minecart gets here, I want to be able to stop it, unload the entire thing, and then shoot it right back out again. So the next thing we need to do is we're going to have to come up top here, put a repeater facing that way. And then the last step of this one for the actual unload system is going to be a redstone torch right there. So this system is now complete. We can throw on our torch. Now I want to get a signal out here to let me know when it's actually doing what it's supposed to do. So we're going to put a redstone lamp. We're going to come behind here. We're going to put a piece of dust, a repeater, a regular block. Now, again, guys, you've heard me say this 100 times. Make sure whatever block you're using can transmit a redstone signal. So regular block, 1 piece of redstone right there. And now when we turn this on, everything is working the way it should. Those turned off, meaning it's locking everything and letting it run. Turn it back on, we're good to go. So let's make sure everything is 100% perfect. We're going to throw a minecart right there. Now it's going to hit the end. It's going to come right back up, and it should stop perfect. So to let it go again, you can hit that lever, and it's going to go right back to doing what it's doing. All right? So now let's finish up our inputs and everything for over here. So the next thing that we have to do is we are going to have to build a system of tracks in order to get everything to where we want it. So the way we're going to do that is we are going to lay down hoppers the whole way across these furnaces. So we're going to shift click these hoppers right down on. And then we're going to cap this one with a solid block right there. All right, now the next step that we have to do is we have to put in our fuel line. So again, we're going to shift click, and we're going to put in all these hoppers facing the back of the furnaces. Just like that. All right, so now we have our entire line set up. Now the next thing is to get fuel to it. So we're going to come here, and we are going to put down, and again, it's going to be a lot of crouching to do this, but you're going to put in an entire row of powered tracks right here. And this one here, you're going to do a regular one. Then you're going to put in one more regular block, and you're going to put in your last powered line right there. Now we're going to come down here, and we're going to repeat this exact same process. What we are going to do a little bit different this time is we are going to put a line here. So you're going one back from the main line there. And the reason we're doing that is so that that doesn't happen, okay? We don't want to be sitting here. Let me figure out where. There's one. This is the only problem with playing with hoppers is when you take something apart, it doesn't always end up being the way you wanted it to be. Things end up in furnaces, and it's a mess. So let's go ahead and get all this in. Okay, and then we're going to put another holder block. We're going to put one here. So we're going to build 3 solid blocks out. We're going to bring that up there. Then we're going to put a temporary block there to bring this one up. And this line's pretty much complete. We got to put a block there. And again, that's going to be an issue. So the way I take care of that is I get rid of those. I lay that down this way. That's one way to do it. There's a bunch of ways to do this. Again, it's all personal preference. However you do it, that it feels comfortable for you, it's okay. So let me get up here and get these 2 lines in. And we're going to take this placeholder block out. I got some friends in the background right now playing some Super Mario Kart, so if you hear some ghosts hollering, that's what it is. So we're going to put a line right there, and again, those are connecting. It's, like I said, an ongoing issue. One of the ways that I have combated is just by grabbing extra lines. You can do that too. It's just, this is the way I normally do it, this way. And then what I'll do is I'll come in here, I'll bang this line out quick, and then put it back right there where it belongs. All right. So now what we're going to have is we're going to have 2 sets of powered tracks going out with a single unpowered track and then a single powered track there. And that's pretty much our entire system done and dusted. We're going to throw a solid block right there. That's going to act as our stopper for these. Now, at this point, the last thing we got to do is build up our stoppers over here. And guys, this is already pretty much done. There's not too much more left. So we're going to put there and there just like that. We're going to come back over to our end. And we're going to put in our 2 minecarts with chests. So the first minecart with chests is going to go there. The second one's going to go there. We're going to put... All right. Sometimes push it. So you're going to put a hopper pointing down right there. You're going to put a hopper facing into that, and then a hopper facing into that. You're also going to take over here, and we're going to kick this one out of the way quick, too. Go on, get out of there. And you're going to put a hopper facing down onto that track. Just like that. Now, the last thing we have to do is we have to power all these rails. So again, we're going to count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to put a block right there. We're going to throw a torch on top of that, and we are just going to confirm real quick. Put these back where they belong. We're just going to confirm real quick that we have power the whole way, and we don't. Let's move that to the other side quick and see. And there we go. Now we have power on both sides of these rails. So this whole system here is now done and dusted. It's ready to go. So let's put on our chests for our inputs and outputs, and we will be ready to go. So we're going to put 1 chest there. Right here, we're going to put a chest. And we're going to put another chest just like that. Now we're going to take out these temporary blocks there and there. Make sure everything's back where it belongs. And guys, this system is now done. This system is ready to use. If you want, you can add a power indicator like under this rail. That's what the other redstone is for. So you can take this, put it right there instead of that block. That's entirely up to you. I don't feel it's necessary, so I very rarely use it. You can also put it right here. I believe you can use it. Again, it's not something that I often use. So we're going to put our our torch right, our lever. Wow, I can't talk, guys. We're going to put our lever right there. We're going to put all this in. And now we are going to grab our fuel. And we are going to grab our ore. And this is how this system really shines above a bunch of the other ones. So you have your 2 chests from right here. You can reach both. So the first chest is where all your fuel is going to go. The one right next to it that goes into this minecart is where all your ore is going to go. And guys, and there she goes. All done and dusted. Beautiful. Everything's smelting the way we want it to. Now, you have an option at this point. If you leave your collection cart off, you're going to be able to collect all the experience from these. So as you come up and you grab stuff out, you're going to gain your experience. Or if you're smelting up, say, a shulker box full of sand in the glass, anything like that, you come over here, flip that switch. Now that minecart's going to go underneath all these furnaces. It's going to collect everything. Stop. You're getting your little light to let you know that it is currently unloading. And there it is. Look at that. We're already at, what are we at here? We're going to have almost a stack of iron already. It's that easy, that quick. The only fiddly bits you get into it all is with the tracks. The tracks can get a little bit hairy. Again, the easiest way to do it is actually to have 1 or 2 extra tracks, just extend the rail a little bit further than it needs to. Get everything set up and then break out the extra rails. But guys, this system is 100% done. Again, I wish I could take credit for this. This is not my own design. I'm not sure who the originator of it was, but it's fast, it's easy, it's really effective. You're going to get a lot of stuff done quick, and I hope that you're going to find this useful in your own world. In the next episode, I'm going to be teaching you how to make a really simple, easy-to-do kelp farm, and we're actually going to be hooking that kelp farm right there into that chest, so that you will not need to actually bring in any fuel for this. You'll just have fuel automatically going down into it. It's going to go through. It's going to smelt. You can come right here, grab it, craft it, throw it into the fuel bin. Good to go. Easy, done, and dusted. So again, guys, this is Diamond Doozer, and I'm out. Hey, guys, real quick, again, I want to thank you for all your love and support on these videos. Keep in mind when you're watching this, scroll down to that subscribe button. Go ahead and give that a click. Leave me a message, like, anything you want to do. It just shows a little bit of support and love for the channel. And also, I want to do a big shout out to the guys over at renderforest.com. If you get a chance to, if you're making videos, anything like that, guys, go over to renderforest.com, create an account. It's real simple. Their graphics over there are absolutely phenomenal. You'll see at the beginning of my videos, I've been using them very frequently. They make a very good product, and they're not really all that expensive either. You click on make a logo, and again, it couldn't be any easier. You can just put in your company name. You can upload your own stuff, and they have all kinds of different things. If you wanted to do Minecraft videos, there's what I'm actually using right there. So again, renderforest.com, sign in for free. If you see something that works, again, they're not badly priced. I think you can get them for, look at this, $14 a month, $49 a month if you're a full company, and they're HD 1080. So guys, renderforest.com, can't stress it enough. You're going to like what you see. Have a good one, guys.